let's get started. Today my plan was to play Starrail. I need to get the quest done before we get to the next update. I mean, we're only halfway through the patch, so not too much to worry about, but I need to make sure that I can get through some of the events, and unfortunately they're locked behind a quest. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk a little bit, even if I'm talking to myself here. I think yesterday that VShojo decided to open up auditions, or I guess applications. I really want to try for that, even though they are like a really big company, and obviously this post reached a lot of people. I think it's reached about like 10,000 people, probably even more than that. Hi Aya, good to see you. Yeah, VShojo's little application that they put out on Twitter has garnered a lot of people to look at it. But I think a lot of the creators, and VShojo included, have already advocated that they want both large and small creators to try out for this. So it sounds like they're looking for personality more than anything else. Because what the thing that they have asked for is a 2-minute video from you. I imagine they're gonna look at some of the stuff on your handle and some of the stuff on your content that you have, but apparently they've only asked for a 2-minute video detailing things about yourself. So I mean, if that's the case, I think I can do that. Not really sure what to do. I have a few ideas right now, but you know, I am just a little intimidated at trying. I'm gonna try regardless, but it's very intimidating trying to apply for a pretty big company when you don't have a lot of credibility. I mean, basically what it feels like right now is, since I haven't been around for a very long time, I don't really have a lot of content to speak with. I'm basically selling them on my personality and my own character idea, which I do have a lot of pride for. I love the stuff that I've already made right now, so if I can sell myself on that, that'd be great. But if nothing happens, it's not the end of the world. I know that I'll be more disappointed if I don't try to apply for that kind of thing. I know that I have a great time when I start vibing with a big audience. I want to make entertaining content above all else. I just want to make content that like it makes people happy and makes people have fun during a poor time, a good time, anytime. I just want to make sure that people can relax during my stream. So I think whatever I make for the 2-minute video, I'll probably put out on my YouTube channel. See what I was gonna do as well. I'm still not sure yet. I'm thinking I might just take it as a direct approach. I might even do the typical thing that I've been doing recently with like the Genshin Impact special programs. Since I've been doing like 5 minutes to summarize the entire patch, I have even less than that. I have 2 minutes to summarize myself. 2 minutes to summarize myself and 2 minutes to make myself sound interesting. Not saying that I can't do that, it's just I don't know that I have a wealth of content to pick from, so it'd be a lot of selling my personality in that one video. Sounds difficult, but also sounds kind of fun. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the special program really quick while we still got the time. I'm gonna try and go for about 4 hours today before we cut off stream, and hopefully that's about the length of the Starrail video, or the Starrail quest. Okay, let's pause the music. Go on over. Get smaller. I'm over here now. Alright. Let us do it. I'm gonna increase the volume of Starrail now. Oh yeah, that's right. Jade just got here. Oh, but I like Jade. Okay. Yes, I very much like Jade, but I also don't have the wishes for her. Not at all. Indeed. The word. Yeah, I would wish for this character for looks alone, but I do not have the wishes for it. I spent like all my wishes trying to get Ruan Mei, and I did. I got both Firefly and Ruan Mei, but now I am so grievously out of funds. But man, am I staring like intently. Anyway, we're gonna go on. We're just gonna do the quest. You know, we'll interact with her regardless of what happens anyway. So, oh, but we can play her showcase later. That sounds like that is fair. We can do that. The new Pure Fiction, nice. If we have time, we can try that as well. Learn about her because I kind of really want the character after her. Is which character are you talking about? Is it Yuan Lee? Is that the one you're talking about? I forget where her name is. The character's from the War Dance. I kind of want the characters from the War Dance too, but mainly I'm just like, it's okay if I skip Jade, but then, you know, maybe some meta thing will happen that'll make me regret that. Pink-haired Foxian man? Okay, there was another. There was Yuan Lee, and then there was like somebody else. There was another guy. I think he's like a cook or something, which is cool. I hope this Trailblaze quest isn't gonna kill me like the other previous ones in terms of length. Oh boy, that was a lot. We've got almost everything clear so that I stop getting bothered by exclamation points. And okay, let's go start it. I'm really excited for this because apparently it's supposed to. Well, I feel like the objective of this quest was to cut off a lot of the loose ends from the end of the last quest, because there were a lot. Sparkle leaving literal bombs all over Penacony is one that comes to mind. Sunday's fate, that comes to mind. And also this Jade business of infiltrating Penacony. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Hope we can get some answers from that one. Okay. Quickly? No? Alright. Just start there.
this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
You know, I wonder what I'm mainly going to even talk about in my 2-minute introduction video of me. Because I'd love to talk about my interests, definitely. But I'm like, mainly, what do I sell myself on?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out. You're not dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. In the real world. The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. A natural beauty like me never has dark circles. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
That's right. We are being invited. We're being invited to the Radiant Feldspar to serve as witnesses. Not sure that's completely true.
Everyone's
But,
waiting
yeah,
for you.
sounds
so
interesting.
Hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Sounds like we're just going from a prison to another prison, no?
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
Current state of Penacony,
The
tell me.
Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
Okay. I'm good. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. Well, can we go now? Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board.
Just go quickly. I don't want to get too held up by March here. Get to the interesting stuff first. But yeah, I'm really like, what am I gonna sell myself in V-Shoujo? Yeah, I think something that I mainly want to talk about with them is I actually want to try and sell Dungeons and Dragons to them. Oh, fire.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
The first thing somebody says before doing something crazy. I won't do anything crazy, I promise. Just gonna, not go to a ship, not cause any terror, not find anything there. Just gonna get an unforgettable reward. You know what that unforgettable reward is? Oat cake rolls.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Why are we having this conversation? Something gonna happen at the end of it?
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
That it? Topaz? Playing as Topaz today? But why? Okay.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Has a lot of interesting connotations. Is it because she doesn't like being called big? Or because she doesn't like being called boss? Or is it really just a big boss? Does that mean something to me? She is pretty big. But honestly, I don't actually know what this means. Yeah, she big in all the right places? Or is she a boss in all the right places? Yeah? She girl bossing all over the place? Is that her job?
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
I don't even know what you mean, bro. Okay, this is fine.
I tripped and fell right here. Just completely face planted.
Feeling lucky.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
It's just a little guy. He's a little guy with a bow.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Numby can have whatever he wants.
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Wait, that's right, we are in a dream. Is Numby in the dream too? Does Topaz carry Numby with her into the dream? She just fall asleep in the bathtub with Numby? Does Numby experience dreams exactly the same as people? This has offered me more questions than I thought it would offer me. Does that mean Topaz and Numby share dreams? If so, the dreams of a trotter. What is that like? Are they really simple? It's interesting that Numby takes on the same form that it usually takes. I mean, the dreams in this aren't like regular dreams, so I guess that makes sense. But I'm curious about it now. What else can you like? Can you just have other people with you in the same dream pod? Have a float disc burger. Numby lets out an earnest cry as if a float disc burger can't satisfy its appetite.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
The other guests can bite me, dude. Numby can have everything.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
I didn't expect to see her so early. Okay, Sparkle. You're making me uncomfortable already.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
Oh, nothing. Nothing you need to worry about.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Okay, well, I think it's completely fair to say that people are terrified of death in Penacony. I also refuse to believe at the same time that not a single soul was like, you know what? I'm not gonna press this button.
Hard work pays off.
I'm not gonna press this button at all because I believe it's complete horseshit. I don't know that I would have pushed the button, but I feel like I know a few people that probably would have pushed the button.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Feldspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Feldspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Feldspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye. Hello?
You know, I've always wondered, if Numby makes pig, like, oink sounds, does that mean that a trotter is just, like, another form of a pig? Like, what, like, the anatomy of a trotter has me curious, because they look so, just, muscly?
The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh, mother?
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
Ah, It's been a while, Madam Jade.
It should have been me.
To have the opportunity to work with you.
It should have been me! Not her! It's not fair! The caress! The hair flip! The praise! Especially the praise. I think you handled that project well. Why, thank you. Please, praise me more. Okay, anyway.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stonehearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
My audio just wigged out. It was weird.
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest, as long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. Personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes. That's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Good, I love both of these characters, but I'm starting to yap a little bit.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
How does this woman just succeed in making so many things sound so sexual? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me doing that. Okay, where else do we need to go? Is this door locked? No? Okay. I don't believe anywhere in this room else has a chest. Okay, let's go. What the hell?
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies.
He's a gnome! Look at him!
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
What the hell are you? And what do those glasses even do for you? They're just chilling on the top, like they're properly fitting on his nose, but the shades don't even cover his eyes. What's the purpose? Are they reading glasses? But they're tinted. Wait, is he one of the species that like looks really young, but he's actually just really, really old for that species? Look at that thing on the top of his head there. Oh my god, that's amazing. Also, he's got 1,000,000 rings here. Look at that. There's 8 here. Yo, this man is of the highest fashion. I love this. Pointy ears. This guy is a real vibe. He's got the beard clasp too. That's a special choice. Okay, okay. I wish to talk to this man. Please, talk to me.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
Yeah, the little dwarf man is slaying harder than Topaz and Jade. Well, maybe not Jade. That's debatable. That's debatable. The dwarf's missing a hat. If he was wearing a hat, though, it would be covering up the little antenna he has on top of his head. So I suppose I'll let that slide.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
No.
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes.
Hi, Sandra. Good to see you.
Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Oh, hey! What's up? Oh, there's all of you here. Foxy, hey. Sprixy Boy. Kakarot. King Mario Squid, hello. Hey, good to see you guys again. Your stream go well, Sprix? I heard you were talking about off-meta. As if that's surprising. Inkle? Hello? I don't think I've seen you before. Is that Wisvier from DBS? The old man? I don't think so. I don't think that's Ian Sinclair. You did a big off-meta tier list and it was rad. Nice. Out of curiosity, who did you put at the top? You're somewhat new to Sprix. Hey? Ain't no time like the present. Good to see you.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin.
Oh, you're also a streamer. So, nice.
You've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight.
You want me to guess who Sprix put at the top of an off-meta tier list? Do you really want me to guess that, Kakarot? I mean, I feel like I want to automatically say either Dia or Noelle. I'd probably go Dia first. Xiao? You think Xiao was off meta? You literally missed the stream, so you're asking me? I don't play off meta, so it's like I don't think I'm very familiar with what would be considered off meta.
And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information.
You say Zhao's on the border of meta and off meta? His teams are now definitely... but Zhao is a bit weird. I mean, I don't know about that one, Chief. I do not know about that one. Coco was on off meta. I mean, I don't know that I really want to tell you you're wrong on putting Kokomi on off meta, but I feel like she doesn't really deserve to be there. I feel like there's a case to be made for sure. Kokomi doesn't really have a lot of uses outside of I heal people and I also apply hydro. That's about it.
I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
It was a group ever, so blame your chat. I don't know, blaming chat, bruh. That's a word. Good luck with the stream. Hey, thanks for stopping by with everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor.
Hey, bye, Sprix. Hey, I welcome anybody to stay. A lot of this is going to be stories, so if that is your cup of tea, please stop, stay, and watch the quest. I don't really know how long this quest is going to be, but I think it's probably about like 3 hours or less, so if that's not your cup of tea, you by no means have to stay, but I would definitely appreciate it if you enjoyed it with me. Anyway, let us continue.
It's not hard
Hello,
to
Father.
imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
That's totally fine, Squid. Thanks for stopping by, though. Don't want to get spoiled, right?
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
To clarify that Xiao was rated as meta breaker, not off meta per se. Like he bullies the meta. He calls the meta worthless. Xiao calls a lot of things worthless. I could see him calling the meta worthless, you know. Xiao doesn't like a lot of things. He really hates the meta, he just likes breaking the meta. Yeah, he tells the meta to lament. That's his MO. You know, if the meta really likes being told that it's worthless or to lament, you know, all power to it, you know. I don't think everybody's really into that, to be honest. This is me evil conquering.
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
It's like I had a really long dream.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion. After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
And what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
We're famous enough to have a drink now? Dude, I would love to reach that level of fame. I mean, I guess that's what Gamersubs is, right? No nerd look today? Nah, dude. I have a different look every day. We're just going with the hood today. Hood and the other hair, if you see. No, we're not nerds today. I don't really know what controls nerd and what doesn't control nerd, but yeah, we're not nerd today. With 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. Bro, can you imagine reaching the level of status that you need to have a drink named after you? You'd have to like do something cool for the bar or something cool for the place that you live in. What would your drink be called? What would my drink be called? I don't know what I would call a drink if I had one named after me.
What are you talking about? This is my lounge. It's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
I don't want to say goodbye to Siobhan. I know we're not gonna get Siobhan as a playable character, but could we? Could we please?
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
It's interesting that they've just made an NPC like this.
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
Yes, she is an NPC.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Ah, maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Oh, that's right. Gallagher dead? Is Gallagher considered dead at this point? I don't know. Yeah. It's probably one of the only NPCs that has a great design. Not a greater design than the Dwarf Man, though. The Dwarf Man was rocking it. Yeah, I haven't met an NPC that had more drip than that guy. But Chauvin's close.
Ready to mix your drink?
What happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Let's mix the drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Should I be? No, let's get started, bro.
All right, as you wish. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste.
Drowning sweetness. I had a drink like this in Los Angeles one time. Oh, what was it called? Oh, that's right. I had a drink. It was called Guilty Pleasure when I was in Los Angeles. It was from a place called Milk Tea. That's right. Yeah, I went to a place called Milk Tea and they had the drink called the Guilty Pleasure. I don't really drink tea, So I just looked over their menu because I was there with a bunch of friends, and the drink there, I think it was literally just called Guilty Pleasure because it was nothing but vanilla, whipped cream, chocolate, and caramel. Yeah, I mean, it'd definitely be called the Guilty Pleasure. Definitely not what I was expecting to see on the menu, but I would definitely get that again. It would definitely murder me in terms of sweetness. It'd probably be the only sweet thing that I could have the rest of the day. It's not a cocktail? Like what I had? It was not. Because milk tea is like a tea place. Well, it's in the name, milk tea. That was their specialty thing. It was definitely not a cocktail. This is a cocktail, probably what she's talking about. Drowning sweetness.
However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste.
How do you get a lingering aftertaste on a sweet drink? Okay.
Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
You thought it'd be a cocktail with the name Guilty Pleasure? Oh, we're doing a cocktail game? Oh, hella. Bro. I love this already. Let's do it. Add a small amount of ice. Okay, okay. These are the ingredients for mixing drinks. Dude, I am such a sucker for mini games that involve mixing drinks. I had one of these games on my phone one time. I can't remember what the game was, but it was, you were basically just being a bartender. You had a cocktail called Necro Dancer on vacation? That's hella, dude. Yeah, no, the drink that I had, it was not a cocktail, but yes, it was called Guilty Pleasure, and I'm sure there are cocktails that exist that are called Guilty Pleasure. But I didn't have that, for sure. The drink that I had was literally just, I mean, it was basically just caramel. Again, that's exactly what it was. Just caramel, vanilla, whipped cream, chocolate. That's all it was. All of that mixed into one drink. Yes, that was a guilty pleasure. Although, if you really took that specific drink and you just added some alcohol into it, I don't think it would be bad. Not at all. Although, in my inexperience in alcohol, I don't really know which one you would add specifically. You wouldn't want to overcome the sweet flavor of it all. Mix in some soothing soda. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let's see, soothing soda. Soothing soda. Alcohol with whipped cream? I mean, I could think of coffee. There's coffee alcohol, though. It doesn't sound great to me, though. I mean, everybody's taste is different, my friend. I don't know that have you ever had coffee alcohol before? Coffee mixed with alcohol is definitely an interesting thing. Couldn't say it's for everybody though. What was in this Necrodancer, AO? Maybe we can scare Kakarot off with how weird of a drink it was. Coffee alcohol? Yeah, it exists. You can definitely look it up. There's definitely some alcohol that is meant to be like a morning drink, per se. All the steps and keep mixing. So Dream Jam and Sweet Milk Cream. Sweet Milk Cream. Okay, so Sweet Jam first. 2 of those. Oh, dude, I love this UI. Oh, I could do this for hours. Sweet Milk Cream. Okay. Do I stir it? What's next? I pick any garnish. Oh, okay, that's the species name. The dwarf, that's what the dwarf is. He's not a dwarf, he's a Pepeshi. I was trying to remember what the name of it is. Let's do Robin card? Yeah, the robber card. I'd rather drink coffee at that point. The whole point of drinking alcohol is to get drunk. Hey, to each their own. Usually it's just Irish coffee, but Kahlua does a coffee liquor. Yeah, there's coffee liquor. I don't know. I don't know that there's caffeine in it. It might just be for the taste of coffee in your alcohol. There's certainly people that do like the taste of coffee. Spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. I can't wait to drown in sweetness.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
Don't worry, Gallagher's soul will live on in my inventory. I can just use him whenever I want.
We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Ah, depression. Good to see you again. Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the Apt Pool in the Stern. Roger. Catch you later. Okay, all this talk of drinks is making me want to drink. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Hey yo, I'm back. Got myself a nice Dr. Pepper cream soda. There's a group chat? Yeah, there is. During the time that you like play quests, when you play quests in this game, you get put into group chats all the time. Well, I mean, there's just a messaging app in general in this game. You're only ever messaging NPCs. It's just like the game's quick way of giving you like small bits of a character's personality or their lore in a messaging. It's also the neat thing about having messaging in this game is that it's a quick way for you to get information so that you can just go straight to a quest rather than like in Genshin where you have to talk between 5 different NPCs to finally get what you want. In this one, you can just have people directly give you the information, then you go there. So it's actually really quite easy, and it makes quests go by a lot quicker. It just eliminates the need for needing to get more and more information and such like that. So I've liked this since day one. It's a great idea. What have you been up to lately, Miss Himeko? I'm trying to catch up. What is that face? Okay, whatever. Keep your secrets then. Bye.
Are you leaving? Well, then take this with you.
Oh, we just get to take the whole
More of
glass?
this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
Yo, she's giving me a Tagosa. That's amazing.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
Don't worry. Gallagher will be able to enjoy that drink while he's resting in my messenger bag in my inventory. Sometimes I let him out for walks, but, you know, sometimes I'm not in the mood for that. But what if we never cross paths with him?
Then, I guess you won't be seeing him. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. And embark towards our tomorrows.
Alright, let's go. Oh, we're playing as Jade now. Mother!
Old Oti is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold.
I'm not staring.
It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odi Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
This glass. Is this glass being placed here on purpose? Look, I told you I wasn't already staring. But now the cup is there and I feel like I'm just like... I feel like I just want to bark now. Who is this? This is Jade.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yeah, dude, she has a lot of personality.
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Oh, we're gonna be out here talking about gooning for 3 straight hours, aren't we? While Jade is in this room.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations.
Does she have a tassel on her back? Do you see this? I don't think I had seen that in her design before. Huh. Back tassel is an interesting choice when she lets her hair down all the time. Special choice. What's the purpose of a back tassel? Is it just for the looks? I mean, huh.
That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive. And that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next step?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Is this actually Robin? Dude, that's so cool. Her whip turns into a snake. Look at that. It's got a whip snake. This is awesome. Okay, okay. There's still a chest around here? I hear one. Ah, there you are. Look, Kakarot, I'm not saying that you're missing out, but you're missing out. The whip is one thing. If I can play a combat with her, and show you, I will definitely do that. Cause her skill, let's say she has a special set of skills. Special set of skills that involve her shoes.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage, the Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future.
Yes, this is Robin.
There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
What does her talent do? Let's see.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Mother? Sorry, mother? Apologies. Mother, apologies. I hope that's the chest that I was hearing. I hate being able to hear chests in this game and just never knowing where they are. Bugs the hell out of me.
Exactly. Eye-catching.
You mean mummy? Mother, apologies. Mother, apologies. I beg your finest pardons, and I do beg.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
This is the oldest Pepeshi I've ever seen in my life.
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting.
You dwarf? Not technically. There's a species in this game that are called the Pepeshi, and they, from what I know, live for really, really long amounts of time. Because most of the Pepeshi that we meet in the game, they look like actual children, but apparently they're usually way older than that. Meaning, since all of the ones that are, like, adults look like actual children in this game, this guy is old as hell. I don't know that he's really elf-like either, you know? Pepeshi is just a race or species that they have created, so I don't really know which species he more resembles, elf or dwarf, but I'd say dwarf. He's very old though, like extremely old for his species.
Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again.
This lady is forceful as hell.
Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Yes, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it. Wouldn't ever dream of it. I'm gonna do exactly what you say. You got it.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
A knife.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this.
Oh yeah, I've already noticed the... Well, I mean, I've played this game since day one, so the lip movement matching the voices has always been a thing here. I do understand why they never did it for Genshin. Doesn't make any sense to me.
The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Tight leash. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm gooning over here. Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you in a tight
However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent.
Stop thirsting over here. You're in stream. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me. I mean, like 30 minutes ago, we were thirsting over this guy. Not really because he's hot or anything, because he's got that drip. I mean, look at him. Got that sick-ass coat. I'll thirst over whoever I want.
You're a smart.
I expect we'll probably be doing it more once you see some of the animations.
This elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family. It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Xipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Ooh. Oh. Hello, Himeko. Welcome.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
Shit, dude, they put Himeko and Jade in the same room. Okay, alright, everything's fine. Everything's just fine.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again. And such a tragedy must never recur.
Okay. Do we actually get to play her as a character, or are we just walking around? What does ICD mean in Genshin? Internal cooldown? Hi, Leekon. Good to see you. How goes it for you? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Are there any chests we got? Oh, here we go. Just want to make sure we're not missing any here. It's so easy to miss chests. Doing good, doing good. Just getting through the bulk of this quest. Ooh, I love the minigames. Just getting through the bulk of this quest so that we can play some of the events in Starrail. But I'm doing well. I was a little anxious at the start of this day. Just because, what was it? A big VTuber agency opened up their applications. And so I've been thinking about that like all last night and all morning. But now I'm great, because I'm just chilling now. Oh my god, I forget. It's my worst nemesis. Just a children's puzzle. There we go. Got it. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it now. Aha! Aha! You can't beat me. Wait, what? What? Did I fail? Is that not enough? Oh! I haven't quite linked them. Damn it. One square. Like this? Oh, dog. Children's puzzles are gonna get me. They're gonna be the ending of me. This is gonna take me way longer than it deserves. Oh boy, oh my lord. Okay, okay. I'm trying to hit the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result here. Okay, okay. Okay, clearly this really does have to be over here in order to complete this. So, what am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I said it was a children's puzzle. You know what I am, Kakarot? A child. That's exactly why this is terrible for me. Oh, do we get it? Oh, dang it. The slide on the left part of the solution? I already used it on the left part though, didn't I? This looks like it's perfect to just go around right here and go to there. Alright, so I don't know what I'm currently messing up here. What am I missing here? Your boy's not doing so hot. Damn it. Locky, figure this out for me, man. What am I doing wrong here? Falling victim to a children's puzzle, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, maybe that's it? Go back? Oh, maybe that's it. I feel like I'm taking 2 steps back, damn it. Ah! This feels like this is so easy, but it's not. Okay. Oh, maybe this is it? No, that's not it. It can't be. Want help? Of course I don't. But maybe I do. What's your boy messing up here? I don't know. Did I see new drip marketing? No, I didn't. Okay, I feel like I've done the same thing like 5 different times now. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, it seems like this is the obvious solution, but it's not. But why? Yo! Nice. Now we have to go back. Wait, so who are you talking about? What character are you talking about? It was drip marketing, you say? Okay. This is drip marketing. Drip marketing for which game? Was it Genshin you're talking about? Are you talking about Wooba? Okay. That's a gacha game I don't play. Okay, anyway. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now. Oh, now the part that I was trying to figure out. Yep, there we go. Well, easy, no struggles, absolutely no struggles. You know, I didn't struggle for a bit there. Easiest children's puzzle of my life. I am an adult. I know how to do these things. Easiest children's puzzle of my life.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Yeah. Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course. There won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Firefly? Is that the final guest? Do we do Firefly's perspective now? Yep, okay. This is who I came for. Are we really just talking around a chest like there's not one sitting there?
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Game. Let's see if there was anything that we missed out. I don't think there was. Never mind. We're gonna find them everywhere.
No danger detected.
No,
But never let your guard down.
Oh, here's another one.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
No! I walked in, damn it.
Him? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Give me the chest, give me the chest, give me the chest.
The Harmony Festival has really been...
Okay. Are we missing anything else?
The IPC
Another stupid balloon. Pop. I want to try walking up those stairs, but I'm pretty sure Robin will start talking to me if I try. I think I got all the chests that are out here. Oh, nope.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
You're getting close to where I am, and I don't want to spoil the story. Hey, that's totally fine. A few people have already dipped because they don't, because they didn't want to spoil themselves either. So you are totally fine, Leekon. Thanks for stopping by, though.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
I think I saw another
Was
chest
it from
up here.
Silverwolf?
There was another one up here. I
Come
was
to
pretty
think
sure.
of it,
Pretty sure.
she
Here we
disappeared
go.
after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society.
We're just gonna walk in front of him.
I win. Your chest is mine.
Hey, bro, you can't just walk around telling people to give you their chest, you know? Some people are gonna get the wrong idea.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
But I want the chest!
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
But the chest!
No, it's not the best. Sorry.
Damn it. Stop pie-modding me, I don't care.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Why can't you subscribe if that's ever since I came here for the first time? I remember actually getting the notification for your subscription. I don't know. It's weird that it would do that.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
Oh, that's cold as ice.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a moneylender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
What are they doing? Are we really trying to like give a wide look at what the Astral Express looks like to the average person here? Because it's really funny. Can I go here? Will it stop me again?
Pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry.
I want to bother them, game. Why won't you let me? You're so stupid. Show up in the subscription box when you go to your channel. It's saying to press the sub, and when I click the message, I see you. Yeah, I don't have any idea what's happening for you, Lecon. Because I even remember I do remember getting the stream notification that you subscribed. It's really strange what's happening to you. And also, if I'm appearing in the sub box, then I think you are subbed. I just don't know why it's giving you like this weird visual glitch.
Got it.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
What? Oh, this is Origami Bird. Match 3 battling game where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the Origami Bird's combat power. At the end of the turn, the system will calculate damage based on the combat power difference. If the opponent's HP is reduced to 0, you win. I'm so awful at these games, so we're gonna see. Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. Each cycle has a limited number of moves and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. Please do your best to boost this birdie's combat power. Tweet! I'm so terrible at these games, so we're gonna see. I mean, despite me being terrible at these games, it's cute. It's a really cute game.
Actually won!
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
Because you're a loser.
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Oh, so it's just trying to show us what a pawn of Miss Jade looks like. Fair enough. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Kakarot, these are what Pepeshis normally look like. So these are what the dwarf guy looks like, but these are younger Pepeshis, but they're technically adults. And it's very weird.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Well, will you go out with me?
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But This gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy?
Yeah, let's go.
So, watching this little Papeshi romance is part of Jade's wishes? Okay. What next? Show me more. Show me more through the keyhole door. Over here. Hello.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that him?
What is he doing? I swear this is supposed to be a commentary on how weird the Trailblazer looks compared to everybody else. Okay, well the game's gonna keep me from approaching him anyway, so I'm not gonna try, but whatever.
Yeah, you heard right. We've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Okay, let's continue.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Thanks for stopping by, Kakarot. Appreciate it. Good luck on your math. Bye.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
Hey, don't be doxing Firefly. How dare you?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it?
Do I have fixed time for my streams? I typically try to go about 4 hours and start at 11 a.m. MDT. Wednesday and Friday are going to be the most consistent days that I would do it. So Wednesday and Friday at 11 a.m. MDT. Games should differ based on what I want to do. But yeah. Oh yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. For my streams, it will be Wednesday, Friday, starting at 11 a.m. MDT, and they will usually last for about 4 hours. Unless I'm doing something really big. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning.
That's depressing.
So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Who is that in the middle? So we have Jade, there's Aventurine right there, Topaz. Who is that one holding the pistol in the middle? Okay, you have my curiosity.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Okay, okay. What are we doing, pray tell,
Lady
please?
Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Okay, okay.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Okay. Was there a technique point out here? There wasn't. Okay, that's fine. Boot Hill? It's your boy.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
What are you guys whispering about?
This fella is also tracking down that son of a gun. What's that saying again? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood.
Okay, anyway, yep.
Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
No problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out, making an entrance like that. Us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that Emanator didn't pull any punches. too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun.
Okay. That was only one of the guests? Well, this is gonna take a while, certainly. Ratio, hello. What's your dumbass doing here?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much. This individual is my responsibility during the trip. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. The blend of... The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31...
Okay, this man. I'm done talking to this man. Move on to the next person, please. Alright, who else we got? Nobody else in this room? Well, I imagine there's a few more people to speak to, but they're not out here. How about up here? Nobody? Anybody I missed out here? I feel like there is. But no, it was just Boot Hill. Okay. Alright, so Boot Hill and Ratio are the only ones we have seen. Anybody else here? A lot more. Okay. Let's go down. Nobody over here, nobody over here.
Watch yourselves.
Topaz, hello. Speak to me.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are you? That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand.
Sure you would have.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship. Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful.
This feels like foreshadowing. Is this what Jade has the ability to do and you just told me when you shouldn't have? I don't know.
Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she didn't Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Okay, alright. Anybody else? already fixed you. Get out of my way. Elevator.
What services do you require?
I guess in here, maybe? Jade, and nobody else. Alright, Jade, speak to me.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Sunday.
What a unique name. So, mister, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
I don't know, I kind of just wanted to talk. Do I need to sacrifice something for that? I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Making Nanook bound down to me. Revive Occupy. Honestly, okay, all of these are really great answers. I don't know which one I want to pick. I want to be the CEO of the IPC.
Oh, this is your wish.
Lady Bona Jade doesn't even blink. You're guessing she doesn't even have any sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
I'm listening.
To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
It seems that Lady Bona Jade is not without a sense of humor. You have to admit, her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. Hopefully there are scissors on the express.
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
This lady's a fucking comedian. Okay. Anybody else? I haven't seen anybody else.
Got it.
Anybody I'm missing out here? Probably somebody out there, I guess. Oh, another puzzle. Let's go do that. Alright, time to get destroyed by another children's puzzle. Oh, this one's gonna kill me. Alright, alright. I am better than the children's puzzle. I am. Ah! There's one. There we go. Okay, there's another one. Oh, how do we get to this one? Ah! Simple. Fickle, even. That was easy. Okay. Be my rewards. Who else is out there to speak to? Let's be down. Oh, Argenti. Nice. Why don't you have a voice? Why? I feel like every time we have met this man, he just hasn't had a voice. Did they just not get the voice properly for Argenti? What is happening? Okay, well, I don't really feel like talking. If you don't have a voice, I would like to enjoy the voice artist. Thank you very much.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook someone else for me.
It was you. I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right? There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat? Two murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again? There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that
That's gonna
this
kick
journey
off.
will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different. Yes, initially I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the Watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonna Jade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Don't take the deal.
I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me? I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry. It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. we will meet again.
Has she just been getting chased like all over the
I hope she's okay.
ship? Okay.
But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
All right, kick off the quest, please. Let's go. I'm waiting. Got it all handled. Don't worry, I didn't do anything rash of hiding myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. Cry.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos, it's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony... And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival, just to the father of Penacony, Mikhail Char-Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us. That's right. Unparalleled.
And now, the Sweet Dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express.
What?
A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace.
Huh?
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless. Nameless! 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 And now, I propose a toast.
You're just giving us a whole ass ship? Okay. I mean, are we also responsible for all maintenance of the ship?
To harmony, to the trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers!
Do we just own a ship now? Okay.
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Okay, that was deeply creepy. You can't just breathe down my neck like that. Okay, but this music, this little different version of monodrama, I'm liking it. All right, we finally gotten into stuff. All right, 10 minutes to find a bomb.
There's
Jesus.
still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
How did you get into the group? Goes to our brave hounds. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them. What the fridge is wrong with you? Do not be crass, my silver cowboy. Argenti and Boothill interacting is not something I knew I needed until I received it. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through a whopping 100,000 buttons. She spent a whole 48 system hours on it. That sure is hard work. All the other things you could have done with this level of patience. Her appreciation is received. Of course, it was still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help Mistress Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent luck. Anyway, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. Don't panic, we'll deal with this together. Everyone, please don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for evac, but we'll still have to rely on you all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams. But the blessings of order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. Oh dear. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty-bound. The IPC will lend her aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Wanna bet who will survive this? Okay. This guy is such a shit poster. Look at him. Okay, left the chat. Did he leave the chat because he figured it out already, or because he deemed this isn't worth his time? Also, Boot Hills, let's go. The people in this chat, I didn't know that I needed all the people in this chat until I'd received it. This is amazing. Okay, okay.
Let's start following the plan.
Find the bombs based on wondrous treasure. 0 out of 999? What the hell is wrong with you? Okay.
You finally arrived, O
great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb. You don't like it? Fine. I'm now the bomb demon then. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. 5, 4, 1. Did I miss a number? Oh, so I did. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really haven't learned how to grow up.
The constable doll finally falls silent. You open it up and uncover its true nature, a mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which one would you like first? Bad news. Was the emoji really necessary? Just tell me the thing. I found 131. None of them are real bombs. Don't worry, process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The Bloodhounds are hot on the investigative trail. Keep it up, everyone. Okay.
At least I made some progress.
Function button below to check the map. Okay. I'm at the front of the ship, right? Or am I at the back? No, I'm in the middle. Let's go to the very front. Or is this the back? Must be the back. Yeah, this is the back. Okay, so I got the one that was right at the corner there. Okay, so let's go to the right. Okay, there should be one over here. Ah, there you are. Alright, that's one more. Dadgum, Wubbaboo. I'll give up. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. But what the hell are you all doing? And that's after I got help from the hounds and that man with plaster head. Who knows when we'd find them all if we looked for them ourselves. That's a shame. Knowing the fool's habits, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret, the beauty will guide us. So many different personalities in this chat here, man. And some of them are meme lords that it's hard to tell. Right, the map. There should be one in here. Right here. Ah!
We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. Bob. Drat. It completely slipped my mind. I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the killer. The first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results is the Blue Hour Auction Robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be... I trust in your deduction.
The bomb?
Wrong answer! Oh, great. But seeing as you've put in so much effort...
My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade Idrillo with sincere conviction, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Argenti is right. Don't let your guard down. Alright, let's look at the map again. Front of the ship. Alright, let's go there.
Welcome to the Radiant Feldspawn, good sir. I'm a dangerous bomb, and an outlaw who despises law and order. May you have a splendid day. I'm not, but so what? I'm still crazy and dangerous. In case you don't believe me, allow me to show you. Go fudge yourself, you muddle fudger!
Hey, that's foul language, you silly little doll.
To be frank, I didn't become an outlaw because I'm a fudging bomb. It's because I'm the fudging owner of an ancient, mad, forbidden curse. Care to experience it? I can chant it for you. But Miss Sparkle won't be responsible for any of the consequences. Oh, are you scared, little fudgehead? It's too late, I tell you. The ritual is ready. Perk up your ears and listen closely to the most ancient rhyme fear etched into the very fudging genes of humanity. Boomska, boomska, little sparkles. Boomska, boomska, little sparkles.
This woman is comedian for sure. The IPC Special Investigations team is wrapping up here. We found a total of 329 dolls, but no bomb. Thought I'd drop this update with you guys. Even you guys can't do anything about it? Holy fork and shirt balls. This is gonna be a killer. Don't give up. We're so close to 999. The Express crew is also about to be done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the evac team now. Good luck, everyone. The last one is at the very front, right?
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often use this name in film credits. If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading man of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
Wait. Okay. What about the action scene where Acheron had to escape the family?
Who's that? Since you're done asking questions, I'm done answering. According to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this whole time listening to me prattling on, after which we will part ways. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with a beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet,
Good news, we found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're also just dolls. What's going on? That girlie pulling a fast one on us. Long time no see, everyone. Here's Sparkle! Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her. And so she's had me deliver a message. Why are you here again? That's Miss Sparkle for you. She doesn't need an invite. Alright, enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says this message is super important, so listen up. There are actually $1,000 on the Radiant Feldspar. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided to be magnanimous. She will give the coordinates of the final doll with the bomb to everyone. The time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to hurry up, man. Something major's going down, slowpokes. Everyone don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget. This lady...
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
This lady is the biggest troll. And honestly, I'm having the best time. I don't know what she's trying to play at, though. Like, I really don't know what this is about. But I am certainly having fun watching her just troll everybody here. That's a doll right there. Guessing that's not relevant, though.
Oh, by the laughter. To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. How shame. I'm on to you. This evil city. If you wish to defeat me.
Oh, okay. Didn't think we were fighting.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison.
I'm asking questions. A test.
Liquidation!
Mediocre.
Alright. Hedge your bets.
It's okay.
Your answers?
It's okay.
Answer me. 0 points.
Go Navi!
Watch your head. No dirty tricks, alright.
I'm asking question. A test.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
Okay. Wasn't expecting a fight. Elevator to the main banquet hall or the poop deck? Go to the poop deck. Firefly. Oh.
Firefly?
She has the 1,000th one? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't kill her.
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here.
You were also summoned here by the Mask of Fools? By the Masked Fools?
The Masked Fools? Huh. So this really was their doing. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Then we'll just have to find that person. Mommy, I don't want to die.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams. I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
No. Now's not the time for plot twists.
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
Oh. Acheron. Hey, how's it going? That was a beautiful cutscene. I liked that. So they were fireworks the whole time. This bitch crazy. What was?
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life.
What was Sparkle even trying to accomplish? Just messing with people again? Is that basically what it was? It was never a bomb. It was fireworks. So Firefly didn't experience a third death. Or is this like some spiritual thing we're talking about here? I don't know.
Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Oh, this is the last farewell, huh? Okay.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dream...
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon. Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina Jane Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast. Just gonna keep drinking this.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound, to the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
But then there wouldn't be anything for us to figure out.
A fitting end to the tale of the departed.
Up.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the Nameless. darkness.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you. Watchers of the long dream, to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Alright, and finally this guy, Mikhail. Mr. Legwork.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started, just like a clock's hands that turn round and round. The start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
One day our stories will also be a part of the past.
Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
No matter what, that's very hard to accept.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. Mikhail sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if
at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will, as long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life, and its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I'm gonna say my final bye to Acheron. If she's still there. I mean, I'm kind of getting the feeling she might not be. But we'll see. Okay, she is still there. Great, 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 great. And you did bring down the vibe, March. You should feel bad.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Yeah, if you weren't such a scatterbrain, we probably wouldn't have met. Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns. And my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it. Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if that wasn't an illusion? We can consider our next meeting a reunion.
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I might have seen someone like that.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
But some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
Some sort of sentiment.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist, just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
Okay. Pom-Pom looks depressed. What's up, little guy?
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Aren't picking on Pom-Pom again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom-Pom? We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before. The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If
you carry on like this, the Express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right.
The Express can run out of fuel?
Just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
Hello, Bubbles.
I never expected Pom-Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom-Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Pom-Pom said we might run out of fuel?
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
Falling leaves must return to their roots.
How about we shove you back in the space station's computer then?
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melostanin. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Are you seriously here, Swan?
Everyone, we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
What are you doing here?
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone on board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel.
Yes, accidentally.
I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Aki Vili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land. Amphorius.
Okay. Eternal Land Amphorius. Interesting. What does that mean? What the hell even is this place? Oh, what are we doing? Speaking?
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect this as an ending scene. Sunday is chained up, you know, that's hot? Question mark?
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade.
That's the start of many fanfictions.
The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Okay. Finally. Interlude. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. The next one is an interlude. We won't be getting an actual Trailblaze mission for a while. Well, if the next one is the war dance, then yeah, I could probably expect that would just be a Trailblaze interlude. Okay, well, great. Please just leave me alone. Think you can mess with me? Well, you just stepped on chewing gum. I'll stick to you forever. By the way, Miss Sparkle hasn't even revealed her motive yet. Aren't you curious? Do tell. Explain. You remember the prophesied 3 deaths? What's that got to do with you? Who knows? All I can say is that someone paid a hefty sum to hire Miss Sparkle as the director of Penacony. Seems like it's a friend she made while gaming. The client told Miss Sparkle to make sure the 3 deaths happen in the safest way possible. In return, they shared their script with Miss Sparkle. And what happened next? Well, a smart cookie like you can surely guess, gray hair. However, Miss Sparkle isn't some control freak. She let the actors decide how the story would unfold for themselves. Surprise question. Did you press the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle gave you? No, I didn't. No, the button seems way too suspicious. Oh, you're a cautious one, huh? But no worries, since more than half of the actors pressed the button, the 3rd death went exactly as planned. She soared up in the sky and set off the most epic fireworks Penacony had ever seen, giving a grand finale to this beautiful dream. So congrats, gray hair. After all, you are the one who made the call and actually saved that Firefly girl. And that means Miss Sparkle will get paid as promised. Bye, Ao! Oh, by the way, to celebrate the successful grand finale, Miss Sparkle has decided to share another secret with you, gray hair. What is it? You know what? Actually, Dr. Primitive is a huge fan of bananas. What do you mean? Okay. Something important to announce. Getting wages? Sadly, no. That's not been planned yet. Boo. The budget for the nameless expenditures will still be managed solely by the navigation. It's a business. The thing I wanted to tell everyone is that the Astral Express will soon be one of the shareholders of the Penacony conglomerate. The family and the IPC will begin formal negotiations soon regarding the Dreamscape's reconstruction plans. Okay, you're all texting way too fast. I can't read all this, man. We're getting shares, essentially. Are we going to be rich? So does that mean we're going to get financial independence and early retirement soon? Oh my, have you been living in poverty this entire time? I haven't had a salary, woman. As the ceaselessly trailblazing nameless, we got another responsibility to shoulder regarding this agreement. Your boy boss is here. Time to make everyone submit. Wait, no. It's time for everyone to remember our name. Hey, what are you doing? Let him be, March. I'm busy getting power hungry, you nerds. I can tell his determination from the words he typed. We can't stop him. Alright, well, there's nothing to do. We could throw a random wish, a random tenor at Jade, because I think we have enough. I figure what's the harm, right? Do we have enough? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, we don't have enough. Well, guess we'll just have to wish for another time. Or warp another time, I guess. Okay, well, that's all I really wanted to do. Quest lasted 3 hours and a half, just about as much as I expected. Okay, well, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. I will be back again on Friday. I'm not sure if we'll be playing Genshin or ZZZ yet, but we will be back on Friday. So, look forward to that, and I'll see you all later. I'll be working on some videos this week as well. Hopefully we get something out this week or next week. Till then, bye!
Nice.
Hmm.